Hey everyone, so I just am in the middle of filming a face mask review. So if you're wondering why my skin looks so glowy, I've just done a mask, but I just thought I'd put on some makeup for the remainder of that video. So basically, I don't know, you probably would have already seen that, but I'm gonna try out a bluish smoky eye today. Okay, so I just wiped off all of my mascara and everything. A little bit of brow stuff on, but I don't really care. I'll just go over it some more because I want more dramatic brows today. Basically, someone put this look here up on my Facebook page and asked me to recreate it in a video showing them what products they could use. And I really love the makeup. I haven't done blue on my eyes in a really long time. I used to always do blue smoky eyes, but this is kind of like, it is a smoky eye, but the colour is on the outer kind of V area rather than all over the place like what I used to do. So I haven't really done this before. But let's just jump in and get started. I haven't done a Chit getting ready in, I don't know, like a week or something like that. Like you would have seen them, but I haven't actually sat down and filmed one because I've been filming all sorts of other kinds of videos. But a foundation I've been using recently that I've really loved. It's this Flower Perfection Bourjois foundation, and you can see that I'm breaking out a bit lately. It's not from this. I did a cheeseburger challenge with Hamish on his channel. I'll link his channel down below if you want to go check out my boyfriend's videos. But my skin broke out afterwards because I think I got down 3.5 burgers. Oh my god, I felt sick. But the reason I'm going to use this today is because it's full coverage, and I know heaps of you like full coverage foundations, and I don't often go for full coverage foundations these days because I don't really feel like I need it, but I just love the finish of this one and I just want to share it with you guys. Like, it's not a foundation that I use every day, I just want to share it with you guys. Okay, but first of all, we're going to prime. I'm going to go in with my Lioele Be My Skin makeup base. This one here. I'm just going to do one pump. I'm just going to take it on one of my synthetic face brushes by xoBeauty. This is the tapered one. And I'm just going to massage this all over my face. So what I like to do is, it comes with a cap, obviously, a pump, which is great, and then it has this little sponge here, which you can use. You can see mine's dirty, it's because I like to take probably like a couple pumps, because they're quite small pumps, put it on there, and I kind of use my flat top brush after that and apply it that way. So I just kind of like to buff it in, and one small layer gives you amazing coverage. Like, you can already see like the difference between that and that, and it's not even buffed out properly yet. I find you have to work reasonably quickly, but it's not like Revlon Colorstay, like it doesn't kind of like chunk up if you're not fast enough. It does still blend out, but to get the best coverage, if you just work really fast and blend it out and really buff it into your skin, it'll give you the best finish. If you just pat it on the surface of your skin, this one could look really cakey because it is quite thick. Okay, after I've done that, instead of using concealer like on my breakouts and stuff, I just take what's left on the little pad and bounce it on those areas, and that gives you a lot of coverage. My colour, by the way, is in 54 Beige. For this look, because the eye kind of like eyeshadow is a really dark and dramatic, I'm going to do a really light and bright under eye. I'm using the Azure Wine by Maybelline in Fair. This is the old packaging. I used to live off this concealer, absolute favourite of mine, but I really use it because it is very pale, if you can see. And I don't often go for a bright under eye, but for this particular look I want it. So just blend it out. I should be using my brush, but whatever. I might just use my good old trusty MAC Studio Fix powder. And I'm going to follow up with my Duo Mist by Lioele. Oh, I said that really weird. Lioele. And then pat it down with the kabuki brush just to make sure none of my hairs are sticking up. I'm just going to add a little bit more product to my eyebrows and make them a little bit more striking. Starting out with Painterly Paint Pot, this is going to go on the lid and brow bone. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Tenacious Teal, which is like the closest thing to a blue base that I have. This is going to go in the top of the crease. Don't worry about blending it out too much, we're going to take a blending colour in a second. And it doesn't have to be neat at all because you're going to be putting colour on top of this. Just make sure it's kind of in the right place so that you really get that vibrancy. The perfect palette for this look is this NYX one. It's called Supermodel, it's the 10 one. And the first colour we're going to take is this colour here. This is going to go on the inner corner and then all over that lid space. And then we want to take a crease colour, like a transition colour. I'm going to use this colour here by MAC, it's called Cork. And just put that, you kind of want to bring it on the top of your crease bone, so like your brow bone. Just in the crease, just above, if that makes any sense at all. We're just going to blend that really nicely, and that's going to just help everything look nice and blended together and like put together instead of really, really harsh. These are the small things that makes colour wearable. After that, I'm going to take that really bright blue, this one here, take a really small amount of that, and you want to put that into the crease also, kind of like at the edges as well. So like where you put that base, I'm going to bring this to about here, so like most of the way across the crease. And then once that's done, you can go in with an even darker blue and build up the same area. So I'm going to just go straight with that dark blue just there. At this point you can take your black eyeliner and put that in your waterline and tight line, and then we're going to put a black eyeshadow in just to finish it off. Okay, so I've got this Colorstay by Revlon one. I'm just going to put that in top. Okay, I'm taking a really fine brush, like an eyeliner brush, and I'm taking the black out of the palette, and I'm just going to smudge out that liner down the bottom. Now that's going to make it super, super smoky. You couldn't tell by now, this is not like an everyday look. This is a very smoky, dramatic look. And then you want to just take a little tiny brush, something like this, like a really tiny brush, and then put that in the black. And I like to do an outer V using a really small brush. So I'm just going to pat that there. There's the eyeshadow done. Now optional, top eyeliner, no top eyeliner, falsies, no falsies. At least with some mascara though. But I'm going to do the full yard. I'm going to put on some liquid liner and some false lashes and mascara. These eyelashes are being such assholes. While I wait for them to sort their lives out, I'm going to do bronzer. I'm only going to contour today because I want a real blushy look, fresh look to balance out the dark eyes, and I'm going to do like pink lips. But we'll get to that soon. So I'm going to start with my Laguna bronzer, and I'm taking my xoBeauty fan brush. One of my new favourite contouring techniques. Really simple, just back and forth. It takes a while, but it looks really natural and defined. Going with a really pretty light pink colour, so I'm going with Down Boy by the Balm, and I'm just going to buff that in. We wee bit of highlighter. I'm using the Stila Illuminator Duo in Kitten. I'm going to start with NYX Rose Lip Liner. My perfect nude pink colour is Fleshpot or Plain Clay, so I'm just using Fleshpot today. I wanted to use my Jade lip gloss, but I think it's in my handbag and I'm lazy, so I'm going to use my ModelCo in Striptease, which is this kind of peachy colour, just to make my lips look a bit healthier with some sheen. That is the completed look. I'm sorry for my brows, they are just really not cooperating right now. I think they just need a bit of like brow mascara. I want them to be thicker. I'm just going to use this Revlon Colorstay pen eyeliner and just cover up that glue, and I'm also going to add it into the inner rim on the lash line because it'll help make the eyes even darker. This legitimately smells like a whiteboard marker. I think it's gorgeous. So that is this look, something a bit more dramatic. I think this is wearable, like easily. Clubbing, partying, stuff like that. I reckon dark blue smoky eyes just look really, really sexy. Any eye colour as well. Don't worry about your eye colour. It's so dark and sultry that it'll make any eye colour pop. Especially really dark, like dark brown, black eyes. Just do it because you'll be amazed how good it'll look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye!